Any artist of any genre is welcome here on K-pop, and especially when it comes to our Tiniest Stage. And for today, we've got a very special guest. A lot of my listeners have been trying to fight sleep today just to listen to the interview. We've got the very fabulous, super mega talented Sunny in the studio. 안녕하세요.
Hey, thanks so much, but thanks a lot. Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, which camera should I look at?
This one right here.
Okay. Hey, what's going on? Long time no see. How you been?
It's been like 6 years since the last time I saw you.
Oh, you ain't gotta mention that.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
How have you been?
Just living life.
Living life. You look good.
Do I look good? Working out every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, working out every day.
Okay. Whenever somebody brings up working out, I'm just like, all right, that's good. Okay. So we're going to catch up with Sunny for today, since obviously we haven't seen him in a while on my show. So I first off want to ask, the month of May is actually quite a busy month for people. So is it going to be a busy month for you, or do you feel like it's going to be a chill month?
It's always busy.
Really?
But, 항상 바쁘다고 좋은 건 아니잖아요. Always being busy doesn't mean you're like working always hard.
Right.
So I just try to chill, calm it down a little bit and chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But as a married man, got a lot of stuff to do. Yeah. Something like some super special stuff, like unexpected, I gotta talk with 장인어른 and 장모님 and all this stuff.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the perks, the happiness of being a newlywed.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy. You can see me happy.
Yeah.
I'm smiling, right? I'm not crying.
He's not crying. He might be dying inside, but he's smiling.
I'm not crying, guys. I'm happy.
He might be dying inside, but he's happy. Okay, so I'm not gonna try to get too deep into that, because that's we're probably gonna have to pour some soju for that talk. That's for another program for another time. But I want to kind of first start off with kind of catching up on an album that you actually released back in February.
Oh yeah, February.
So you released a full-length album. I have to say that the second track, Pantik, and I think it was Bad Reputation.
Bad Reputation.
Yeah, those two songs are my favorite.
Oh, you actually listened to the whole album?
Of course.
Oh my God, that's great. I want to give you a hug. Great hug. Because people usually just listen to the title songs and
I mean, okay, so this is my personal take. I think that the genre, like the type of rap that you did for the new album is definitely a little bit more modern.
Yeah.
But I feel that the two that I like is a little bit more old school beat-wise. And I'll be very honest with you, like the newer hip-hop beats are not necessarily my favorite genre. But I do love the entire album.
Yeah, just try.
No, of course. So what was the thought process? Because nobody does full-length albums anymore, because
nobody.
Number one, it's just like so many songs, and they try to cut it up as much as possible. So what was the thought process of releasing a full album instead of like an EP or like a mini album or a single? Or
I was planning on EP actually.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was just keep making songs and maybe like 아끼면 못 된다는 얘기가 있잖아요. Oh, why just saving? Just release it. Yeah, I'm on fire. 그래서 막 계속 I'll just keep making tracks, and it became like
a
15 to
album.
20s.
Wow.
And, okay, just choose some of them and full length. Yeah.
Okay. So I really want to talk about, so on our Tiniest Stage, whenever I have an artist here, most of our artists are singer-songwriters, or like they self-produce. And since you write your songs as well, I'm always curious as to how you create an album. So I know that for like idols, a lot of times like the company will be like, okay, so I want this group to come out in May. So let's start getting songs now, choose, record and stuff like that. But for self-producing artists, I know that it's different. So for you, how did you put the most recent album together? Did you just lock yourself in a studio and start making music, or did you mentally say, okay, I want to put music out by this month, so let me start writing? Like, how did that start?
For artists, I guess, the singer-songwriters, I mean, it's more freely, Yeah, I don't lock myself in the studio. I actually lock my cell phone in the safety box.
Oh.
So make sure nothing distracts me,
Oh,
so I
really?
can focus on the music.
Ah.
The cell phone's always distracting.
Of course.
Yeah, so just like put it in the safety box and just lock it. So I don't want to go open that,
Oh.
So just focus on the music and, but you gotta, this is like a deep talk. Like you have to talk with 유통사 and that kind of
Right,
stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
So like because it's not like you can put it on SoundCloud whenever you want to.
No,
you have
it's
to
not like that.
you have to talk about with your company. You have to think like, am I gonna like put out music videos for this one? Am I gonna like the thought process is very intense.
But like a singer-songwriter and artist people, they usually think of those ideas, even marketing by themselves.
Right.
Yeah, and they give it to company and we talk it out. Yeah. 이제는 지금은 저 아티스트긴 하지만 또 이제 I made a company called Famous and I'm running it with my team. 그러니까 이제 아티스트들이 있잖아요. So we have artists. 그럼 이제 가지고 오면은 같이 이제 상의해서 얘기하고 we talk it out and just, release an album.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not, even though you think of it on your own, it's not just like I can do it by myself. You have to get a literal team together to start.
It's not like because I'm running the company. It's not like okay, I'm gonna release this song because I love this song. I don't care what you say. No, it doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work that way.
No, I have to get all this permission. Is it okay? Does it sound okay? You like it? All right. Yeah, it's good, right? Yeah, guys. Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Okay. So how long did it take to have your most recent album come to light? So how long did the start from the first production of the first song to it releasing, how long did it take?
This album was really short, like 2 months. Yeah, the whole thing. Because I was like recording every day.
Didn't you put like, what, there's 13, 14 songs on the whole?
10 songs, like almost 10 songs, but yeah.
Only 2 months?
Yeah. It was really quick.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many songs were you writing a day?
I don't know. I always tell artists to like make at least 3 to 4 songs a day because this is your job. You're professional, so that's the number of the songs you gotta make
a day.
Yeah, 3 to 4. You go back to the state, they make 20 to 30 tracks a day. You don't have to finish it, but at least try it.
That's the first time I've ever heard somebody say that. But it makes sense because it is your job. Like most people they clock into work every single day. But for artists, sometimes, because the reason why I ask this is like a lot of artists work differently. Sometimes people will like, I need to put out an album. Let me lock myself in my studio and then like start working. And then there's people that just, they make memos. And then, if the company is like, let's release some music, then they're like, okay. And so they like just start pulling out of their vault of, songs and beats and stuff like that. But so you write at least
at least let's try.
So at least like the first verse.
Yeah. Or the hook.
Or
at least the keyword,
So how many songs do you have in your Pandora box, aka your hard drive?
I'm losing like a lot of them, but like, more than 1,000, I guess. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's
so some of them are beats, some of them are melodies, some of them are hooks, some of them are, humming.
Maybe it's too old, so it's kind of it's 트렌드에 너무 뒤쳐져가지고 it's kind of hard to release. 뭐 그런 노래들도 많고. 뭐 일단 JYP 때부터 많이 쌓아서 I was stacking songs like since JYP, so it's a lot.
But I mean, like, the good thing about music is like, a lot of idol tracks too. Like they were supposed to be SES songs, but like, 소녀시대 sang them, stuff like that. Like, you can rearrange a song.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, just because you've had them since JYP doesn't mean that we can't listen to them.
I know. Because like these days I listen to like songs and 옛날에 우리 때 막 좋아했던 those favorite songs, they sample it and they remake it.
Yeah.
And the new kids, young generation kids, they love it.
Yeah.
그래서 좋은 거는 다 똑같이 좋구나. Yes, this class. That's why it's called classic.
Yeah, that's why don't do anything with those Pandora box tracks.
Those
are classics.
Yeah,
don't do anything. Don't erase them.
Yeah, don't worry.
But okay. So Sunny definitely does have more than 1,000 songs in his hard drive, his Pandora box.
Okay.
Like all the way back from JYP 2.
If you need some tracks, I can just give it to you. Yeah, you ain't even gotta pay for it. I'll give it to you. You do whatever you want to do with it. Yeah.
No, get paid, honey. You need to get paid. My listeners are loving you on the studio so much today that they are requesting that you become a regular guest. 지금 분위기 너무 좋다고 고정을 했으면 좋겠다고 하는데요, 청취자분들이.
I'd love to.
피디님, he said it on air. We have it. We were going to record this. Save it in our file. Sunny said on air that he would love to be a regular guest.
This is such a... I don't really, have a conversation in English no more, because like I'm staying in Korea. 근데 이렇게 막 영어로 서서 솔직히 was coming into the studio, I was like, oh my God, I can't speak no English. I haven't been speaking for a while,
Well, the last time you were here too, we did it mostly in Korean, actually.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you don't have to feel the pressure today.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's comfortable, you can. But no worries, I can translate for you.
Well, that really makes me comfortable. So just like talking with friends.
Right. Well, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of today's show. So I want to really try to dive into the rap genre today because it's not every day we get a rapper in the studio.
True.
And I feel that right now Show Me the Money and, High School Rapper and those kind of shows are showing the genre of hip hop. But I feel that thanks to, documentaries and stuff like that, people understand kind of like what it is to sing. Like, people have to do like scales, how to breathe, that kind of information I think is quite
those are really deep actually.
Overlapping in the business. But when it comes to rapping, like, I feel that there's a lot of, like High School Rapper contestants and Show Me the Money contestants, and there's a lot of, newer generation rappers right now.
Yeah.
But the art of rap is poetry. There's, if you want to look at it at a technical side, there is technically a way you can like teach somebody
of course,
how to rap.
Yeah.
So how are you keeping up with like all of the trends, and like are you just listening to a lot of hip hop music, or how are you staying on top of these trends to like, because there's so many different generations of rap music right now,
and rap like trends are changing really quickly.
Exactly.
Too. Yeah.
Like there's melodic rap, and then there's like, very heavily auto-tuned rap, and then there's like, just a lot of, I'll be very honest with you, the skr was the most annoying thing. Yeah, for the longest time. Personally, I was just like, please, could you please just stop saying that? But
we should stop saying that actually.
But I know that because the recent album, I feel that you were very experimental with a lot of the sounds that you did. It wasn't a lot of the signature sounds that we've heard from you in the past. So where are you getting all of that inspiration from?
Wow. First of all, I mean, I'm really thankful that you really listen to it with 감정 그리고 생각을 하면서 그런 거를 막 파악을 you analyzed it,
right?
Well, this nobody did that to me,
No, I mean, the album's good, and you're an amazing artist. So
thanks a lot. I just listen to a lot of music.
Okay.
First of all, you gotta listen a lot, and second, you have to copy rap,
So, because when singing, we're kind of taught to like, if there's a Mariah Carey song or, an Adele song, or, we are taught to, try to copy how they breathe, how they use their vibratos, how they hit those high notes and stuff like that. So can you also do that with rap as well?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. You can go really deeply.
Okay.
And the most important thing is it's like a diary. You just be honest and, write the diary, talk about your story, and you have a beat and you just rap on it with the melody and there's a rhythm, Yeah. But that's gotta be your story.
Right.
Yeah. Cause like 자기 자신에 대해서 얘기하는 게 가장 다른 사람의 마음에도 와닿는 것 같아요. 옛날에는 어떻게 하면은 how can I please everybody? How can I make 공감 from everyone?
Right.
근데 그거는 impossible 한 거고 that's impossible. But if you write your own story truly like very deeply and 그리고 그거를 잘 표현하는 것도 능력인 것 같아요. 다 진짜 자기 얘기라고 you just write it down and everybody will go like, wow, that's your true story. No, they're not gonna do that.
Right.
You have to express it very wisely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then there's a hit. Yeah.
Yeah, so,
There's a hit.
yeah, being able to talk
don't
about
think
yourself.
it too hard. Yeah.
Well, because I think that right now, whenever we sit down with rappers, I don't think that like anybody's really genuinely asked the rappers how they get their stories out.
You really love rap music,
I do.
don't you?
Well, I mean, because like think about it. If we go back to our like 80s, 90s hits, like they were pretty much just, spitting rhymes. Like they were just rhyming and, dissing each other. I think that's how like diss rap kind of got so popular. But then again, like Eminem has done interviews in the past where he's talked about like he didn't know a lot of words. So he started reading the dictionary and just like
That's
studying
really popular.
words
Yeah.
and stuff like that, which I feel has lost a generation because I don't really feel that that's kind of happening right now. But when I listen to your rap, especially, I love your wordplay with Korean and English and how you rhyme things.
Yeah.
Do you constantly like read books or read the dictionary or like, because your wordplay is amazing. So like, how are you keeping up with that?
I walk around. Actually, I did that yesterday too. And I'll just bring the note.
Okay.
I'm old school, so I'll just bring the note in with a pen.
Okay.
And I see all the signs or anything I see.
Right.
Then you get to think of something, right?
Right.
Then I just write it down.
Okay. So you have a
Yeah.
habit of just penning things down.
Yeah, just write it down. 오늘도 뭐 여기 오면 아리랑이라는 막 글자가 보일 거 아니에요. 그럼 아리랑, what's so fun about it? What can I think of something unique, you know? 뭐 그러면은 뭐 그러면서 이제 생각을 하면서 just jot it down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if he thinks about it, he'll just like using that keyword and he'll just start,
Yeah,
like,
I was just
playing
sitting
off
down and I was like looking at an ant, just like,
there's an ant passing by.
yeah,
Okay.
개미가 있는 거예요. 그래서 그냥 without you 나는 난 더듬이 없는 개미 막뭐 그냥 이런 거 그냥 just jot it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he kind of uses inspiration from everything. Well, we've got a lot to talk about today, and I'm actually quite excited to hear more about rap and his ideals of it as well. But he's here for our Tiniest Stage for a reason, because he is going to be performing for us. So it looks like the first one is a little bit of a mix-up of You and 아는사람얘기. So just in case any of our listeners have been living between in a cave somewhere and don't know these two songs, could you give a brief introduction to what these songs are?
These songs were number one hit songs nationwide. Yeah.
National number one hits.
Yeah. But I'm trying to be humble. I like them songs, and people, I guess, well, you should listen to it. If you don't know, now you know.
Okay. Do you need a sip of water before we go into the leper? Okay.
You're so kind and nice.
So we have Sunny in the studio for today. He's going to be doing a little bit of a medley of some of his number one hits, which is You and 아는사람얘기, or Story of Someone. I know he's taking a sip of water and I think he's ready to go. 준비됐을까요? Are you ready? All right, music cue.
Ready. Let's go. Woo! Yep. Sunny in the house. Boy, I'm kinda new to this. 어떻게 말해야 되지? 그냥 솔직히 말할게, baby. I think I'm in love.
자꾸 기분이 업돼.
So high.
생각만 해도 찡해.
장난은 you're not playing. 확실히 들어. There is something going between me is you and me is you and me is you and me and you. I sing this song like I don't need no girlfriend. 왜냐면 드디어 만났거든 girlfriend. 이 노래 듣고 꺼져 ex-girlfriends. Don't call me. 그녀가 불안해하잖아 what you want from me. 이유는 간단해 cause she got something for me. 너와는 달라 말 못했지만 넌 놓치길 바라고 그녀는 맘쓰길 바래. I said it. Woo! 비교해서 미안 그녀 함께하다 너와 놀면 아픔이 난 야해. So what? 날 위해 그녀를 위해 너는 block. Boy I'm kinda new to this. 어떻게 말해야 될까? 그냥 솔직히 말할게 baby I think I'm in love.
자꾸 기분이 업돼.
Let's go.
생각만 해도 찡해.
장난은 you're not playing.
확신이 들어.
Everybody.
There is
something going between me and me, me and me. It's you and me, 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 me. It's you and me, 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 me. It's you and me and you, baby. 내가 아는 사람 얘기해 줄게. 며칠 전 사랑하는 그녀와 헤어진 주위 그냥 아는 사람 힘들고 많이 슬퍼하던데 너는 어떻게 생각해 아 내 얘기는 절대 아냐 그냥 아는 사람 얘기 그는 그녀를 너무 사랑했대 1년을 넘게 만났어도 반하겠대 여자들 앞에서 싱글 일하던 그가 친구들에게도 자랑했대 예뻐 보였나봐 그의 엄마가 어릴 적 날마다 해준 말 맞다나 머리부터 발끝까지 넌 버릴 구석이 없다고 그 정도로 좋았었나봐 매일 밤 택시 타고 그녀를 데려다주고 그는 막차 타고 집에 돌아와 수고스럽지만 1분 더 있고 싶어서 손잡고 있은 걱정 녹아내려서 그렇게 둘은 행복했대 여기까지 스토리 좋잖아 행복 백배 근데 그 사람이 누구냐고? 그냥 아는 사람 내가 아는 사람 얘기해줄게 며칠 전 사랑하는 그녀와 헤어진 주위 그냥 아는 사람 힘들고 많이 슬퍼하던데 너는 어떻게 생각해 아 내 얘기는 절대 아니야 그냥 아는 사람 얘기
Hey, we got Sunny in the studio. I'm loving these live performances. So we got Miyu and 아는사람얘기, story of someone I know. As our first live, he did a little bit of a mash there. And I've got so many more questions for today. We are definitely going to be diving into the genre of rap and also him as a musician too. So, I know that any singer-songwriter that I've interviewed always has the same dilemma. I think Tadyu even made a song about it.
Yeah.
타이틀곡.
Yeah.
So there is the I want to do the musician thing. Then there is the I need to make it a hook and I need to make it easy to listen to and I needed to make it
꽂혀.
trendy. Yeah. So there's obviously a dilemma there for like even Tadyu to make a song about it. So how do you go by choosing artist over 타이틀곡?
I was really thinking about it deeply, you know. One day I was just talking to myself. Like it was like 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. I was making music. Okay, I like rap and I like those mainstream songs too.
Right.
There's no like they're equal. I just love everything. Good music are just good music.
Right.
You know? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So San, what do you want to do? That's my real name. Yeah, San, what do you want to do? Okay, I've been in industry for like almost over 15 years, Just do whatever you want to do. Yeah, just 하고 싶은 거 해, 산이야. Just 왜 사람들 눈치 뭐하러 봐. 그냥 하고 싶은 거 해. 이제는 너가 그냥 하고 싶은 거 하는 게 내가 보기엔 맞는 것 같아. 그냥 묵묵히 자기 길을 걷는 아티스트가 돼. Just, just be an artist. Yes,
Right.
just express yourself,
Right.
whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Which-
but I still got to get the permission from 회사.
Exactly.
Very ironic.
Well, because I think that's where the biggest dilemma is because, like, let's say, Sandy, like you thought to yourself 3-4 o'clock in the morning, you love this beat. There's like this like spark. You're like super high in it. You're like, I love it, and you're like feeling it. You put it on a track. You let your company listen to it. They're like, what is this? And then they're like, no, make it more catchy. And then you have to go back to the drawing board and do it all over again.
I know.
But I mean, that's kind of the reality of artists.
That's the reality. Yeah, actually. 그냥 you pointed out the reality. Yeah. 너무 아파. 100%. 100%. 뼈 때려. Yeah.
That was a little bit of the truth of it. But on the bright side, obviously, the two songs that you gave us in the first mashup were, number one hits nationally. Our listeners from around the world love these songs as well. And I think that, I feel that there's a very fine line for a lot of artists. So like, Zico and IU and a lot of these other artists are used, but copyrights, the 저작권 is always talked about in the articles and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know why people love to talk about 저작권.
Well, I mean, because, we love the song. We want to know if you made bank from it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
have you made like, a comfortable bank with a lot of the songs that you have created?
Like, I don't have to work no more. For the rest of my life. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, guys.
okay,
Special
so-
to you guys.
So I want to ask this. The past two songs we listened to are honestly quite sweet. The song you're going to be doing for us later, 한여름밤의꿀, is also pretty sweet. 달고나 was also sweet too. A lot of your more popular tracks of the
Yeah.
past years have been a little bit more on the sweeter side. Now, I want to know, when you released these songs, were you satisfied with them? Was it a song that you wholeheartedly supported, or was it more of like, I wanted it to go a little bit of a different way, but the 회사 said, let's do this, and so how was it for you?
I write the hook part and everything, and 한여름밤의꿀, that song, when that time, I was young,
You're still young.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I'm still young, but that time I was like super young,
Okay.
like 20s. Yeah, now I'm married and stuff. But like I want the last part, sweet, that part to be like a little bit sweet, like a
Staccato?
스타카토처럼 뭔가 하고 싶었는데 그때는 몰랐어요, 그거에 대해서. 이 아티스트에 맞는 거를 해줘야 되는데, 왜냐면 Reina was already professional.
Right.
So I just, 근데 이제 라이머 형이 같이 드랙을 보고 계셨는데, I was like, no, 형, that's not the way I want it. That's not the way I want it. But Reina couldn't do it, Because she has her own type, own
style. Right.
style, yeah. But that time I didn't know it. Now I know.
Now you know. Oh.
Yeah. 그냥 자유롭게 제일 잘하는 거 하게 하면은 they do it the best.
Okay. So that obviously is going to be a dilemma between artist, producer, and the featuring. Okay. How do you choose your features? Because you've always chose the perfect vocal for every track. Do you think of the feature artist first, or do you make the melody and then think of them?
I make the melody first, and
Okay.
I'm a human being, so I imagine, I wish, 이 사람이 불러주면 좋겠다, 되게 좋을 것 같은데, 되게 어울릴 것 같은데, I wish, J Park, sing this song, or 장범준 sing this part, 그러면 되게 잘 될 것 같은데. 그냥 생각만 하는 거죠. I'm just thinking.
But your collaborations up until now have been epic, though.
I'm a shy guy, so in that way,
Okay.
I'm bad at asking people a favor, So usually 회사 did it for me. Yeah.
So you would pitch the idea of I would like this person to be on the track, and then they would call.
I don't know. Raimo Young was really good at that, finding a vocal for my songs. Yeah, I was too shy to ask people around, I'm like, oh, this is embarrassing. What if they say no?
What if they say no? Okay, I've asked this to pretty much every artist that joins us on our Tiniest Stage, but
Yeah.
I mean, since you write music, and have you even said now, oh, I wish that, 장범준 or J Park would sing this song. Have you ever been in the studio 3-4 a.m. in the morning and you make a song and you're like, God, I wish Beyonce would sing this? Have you ever Beyonce, Bruno Mars, or Dr. Dre, anybody? Have you ever just thought man, I want Imunse on my song? Have you ever?
So many of them.
Have you ever had that?
Yeah, so many of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't even arrange I can't even make. I can make 20 pages of list. Of those names. Yeah.
Will you be willing to wholeheartedly give somebody a song? Like you were saying earlier, just from start to finish, just here, take it. Are you will you be willing to?
Why not? Yeah, why not? Why not? I don't have to be in there, it's just a song and they sing it well and people love it. This 소명, it's bigger than just making money and stuff,
Wow.
Yeah. 좋은 노래 만들어서 많은 사람들이 사랑해 주시면 너무 좋죠.
Yeah, I mean, that's the great mindset, which is a very humble mindset for everybody to just love music. But I feel that, a lot of people don't really get that way. I feel even if you make bank with BTS, I mean, I feel that they probably still want to make another hit maker as well. I want to ask you something Psy actually said in an interview years ago. After making Gangnam Style, he never really expected it to go worldly viral.
Yeah.
And after that, he said that he tried to promise himself that he was not going to feel captured in that Gangnam Style bubble.
Frame.
Yeah, that frame that he had to do that made it so popular, but he found himself kind of subconsciously doing that.
Yeah.
All of the songs that we like are playing today and the one that you performed earlier and all these were very popular songs. Did you ever feel kind of framed like in that box?
Oh,
Or?
all the time. Because
Really?
people like be asking, because I understand it now. Like they be asking, 한여름밤의 꿀 같은 노래, 아는사람얘기 같은 노래, 미유 같은 노래. 이렇게 계속 they keep asking,
Right,
why don't you
right.
make that kind of song? Like, yeah, man, this is 2023. It's different now, man. I want to do some new stuff, you know?
Right.
I want to some the new stuff. I mean, I like the old school too, but at the same time, I want to do the new stuff, and I just keep challenging myself. That's why I made the company famous, and just chilling with like young artists, younger artists. I'm still young, yeah.
You're still young?
Yeah, look at me, still young.
This is a little bit more of a technical question, but
Okay.
I was telling you that honestly, from somebody who has loved hip hop music from with our like OG tracks like way back, I'll be very honest with you. I try to understand the current rap trends, but it is very hard.
Yeah,
as
it is hard.
a hip hop listener.
Yeah, you have to force yourself, actually.
Why do you feel that this is happening? Because I feel old. I don't want to feel old when I listen to music, but I do because I listen to a hip hop track and I'm like, am I the only one that doesn't understand what's going on?
Me too.
Really?
Me too, honestly. I'm like, I don't understand these kids. I don't understand this generation. I don't know why they love this song. But later on, I keep listening to it. Okay, I get it now. Oh my God, there's a reason.
Because like I feel that my limit is Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Like
도자켓은 너무 좋죠. 도자켓은 캐치하고 파피하잖아요, 되게.
oh, I guess that's why then.
Yeah.
She is catchy.
근데
and
이번에는
poppy.
뭐 시자 노래 나온 것도 되게 좋고.
Right,
그냥
right.
Good songs are just good songs.
Yeah, I feel that that's kind of the thing. Like for me, I don't care what generation you are. A good song is a good song.
Yeah, no matter what.
But these days, I'm not sure if there's a lot of good songs.
It's hard. It's hard to find. You gotta dig for that.
Because you're hanging out with younger artists now.
Yeah.
As somebody who is, hanging out with them, but also as like from a company perspective, obviously you have to open that understanding
Oh yeah.
bigger.
Yeah.
How has it been for you to sit down with these younger artists and try to understand the current trends?
It's not easy because I know this is wrong way and he's going that way and okay, that's the wrong way because I've been there, but I don't want to sound like conde. So okay, why don't you just leave him,
You just leave him, let him express.
let him experience.
Let him express himself.
Because that's what they done to me actually.
Okay.
That's how they taught me. I was full and just young and just like that time you have a lot of imagination.
Right,
going on, so
right.
Just let them do it.
Yeah, let them do it. Let them make their own
Yeah,
mistakes.
but just don't waste my money.
But that's the thing. Like, how do you know if it's not going to be a waste of money?
Yeah, it's wasting money. That's why I said, okay, this is the wrong way. But I don't want to sound like conde. Yeah.
So you fund it anyway.
That's a dilemma,
It's a constant dilemma. Okay.
Life is full of dilemmas.
Obviously. We have a more live performance ready for today. Sunny's going to sing one of his mega hits as well. 한여름밤의 꿀, Midsummer Night's Sweetness. How did this song come to be? How did the melody and stuff come to be?
It's a boring story. I was just working and was 그냥 스케줄 하고 있었는데 I still remember it was like we're shooting a brand new music 있을 때 brand new music 단체 video.
Right.
Music
Like
video.
the family.
Yeah. Once a year song.
Yeah.
We're shooting that and I just got up with this melody, Okay. Na 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 na. And I had this keyword called 한여름밤의 꿀, which is 원래는 한여름밤의 꿈.
꿈.
근데 그걸 꿀로 바꾸면은 재밌겠다 해서 키워드만 가지고 있었는데 멜로디가 나오면서 어떻게 하다 갑자기 all of a sudden there's a time 계속 메모를 하다 보면은 뿜 하면서
Wow.
뭐가 이거 그 뭐라 그러지?
Light bulb moment.
그 뭐 그냥 뭐 이렇게 감탄사 하는 거 있잖아요.
Eureka.
맞아. 유레카 순간이 오는 것 같아. 그래서 많이 써두고 많이 메모해두고 많이 듣고 많이 보고 you gotta do that.
Okay, so yeah, as he was saying earlier, you got to write down, you got to memo it up and everything is because you never know when all those are going to come together and it's going to become the eureka moment. So
진짜로 뭐 헬스장에서 운동하고 뭐 이제
Yeah.
옷 갈아입는데 갑자기
Yeah.
유레카가 딱 터지는 순간이 있고.
yeah, he says, you know, if you're like changing at the gym, it's like, oh my God, yeah, I need to get this down. And so, yeah, he said that it was a eureka moment because he was like, in Korea, we say 한여름밤의꿀, which is a midsummer night's dream. And he was like, what if I change that to 꿀, which is honey or sweetness? And so he's like, yeah, I think that's actually going to be fun. And then it just it was a eureka moment and it all came together. You need a sip of water before you do the performance. I'm going to give you a chance to do that.
Wow, you are a fast translator. I want to like dive into the brain and experience
I've been
what's
doing
in
this
here.
too long now, so I take a sip of water so you can perform, Sunny. Okay, so we've got Sunny in the studio. He's going to perform 한여름밤의꿀. I guess it was a eureka moment for him when this song came together, and you never know when it's come to be. So if you're planning on being a singer-songwriter or a rapper, make those memos. That's
Count to famous.
Yeah. What we're going to do is dive into the track. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, music cue.
Let's go.
무더운 밤 잠은 오지 않고 이런저런
If you have talent and you have dream, famous, we trust your dream.
바람 웃고 있는 우리
밤하늘의 별
취한 듯한
너
너 시원한
Beer, cheers. Let's go.
한여름밤의 꿀 한여름밤의 꿀 So sweet so sweet
정말 오랜만이야 어떻게 지냈어 나 똑같지 뭐 그냥 열심히 일했어 넌 어때 그때 그 사람 계속 만나 헤어졌구나 미안 괜한 얘기 꺼냈쨌든 반가워 시간 진짜 빠르다 벌써 여기까지 왔네 우리도 그대 어쩜 넌 하나 변함없이 여전히 예쁘네 던진 농담 반진 단번 왜 말 돌리는데
쓸데없는 건지 아니면 부끄러운 건지
빨개지는 볼 너 생각나로 피어나는 추억의 화원은 색색 아련한 이야기 꽃두 손가락 I want to tell you something 예전에 나 너 좋아했던 거 알아? And she said I know 나 좀 취했나봐 헛소리 신경 쓰지 말고 cheers 건배 오늘처럼 무더운
밤 잠은 오지 않고 이런저런 생각에 불러본 너 나올 줄 몰랐어 간지러운 바람
Now you're rocking with Tiniest 이삭
밤하늘의 별 취한 듯한 너
No.
시원한 beer
Let's go it up.
Cheers.
Woo.
바랄 게 뭐 더 있어
한여름밤에
꿀
이것만 한여름밤에 우리 맛
So sweet so sweet
잠깐 Hold up 지금 나오는 노래 뭐지 잠깐 Hold up 알 듯한데 제목 기억 안 나는 이 노래 흥얼거려 멜로디 시원한 밤 공기 자리 옮길 겸 걷자 신난다며 폴짝 뛰어가는 뒷모습 참 순수해 너란 여자 그러다 벌레 한 마리에 기겁하다니 가로등 불빛 아래 포개지는 그림자 하나 이 순간 둘 행복해 셋 어느새 쥐고 있는 손가락 넷 한여름밤의 꿈 깨고 싶지 않은 한여름밤의 꿀 바로 오늘 같은 무더운 밤 잠은 오지 않고 Sing it loud
이런저런
생각에
불러본 너 나올 줄 몰랐어
간지러운 바람 웃고 있는 우리 Everybody 밤하늘의 별 취한 듯한 너 시원한 beer Cheers Let's go people
한여름밤의 꿀
이것만
한여름밤의 꿀
우리 맛
So sweet so sweet
2023년도 여름에도 많은 사랑 부탁드립니다 여러분 사랑합니다
Bravo! Sani, I literally want you to be a weekly guest because I can't let you go today and we're running out of time. I don't know what to do. I have so many questions left. Anyways, one one thing I've been wanting to ask you, actually, last time you were here, I forgot to ask this, but I think you've shown this, like, not just on Show Me and places like that, but even within your songs as well, you're really good at changing the style of rap. So, like, you know, there's like you have like that fast rap that you do sometimes, and then there's like that more like narration type of just like talking, speaking rap, and then there's like the actual, you know, like rap where it's like on beat, so to speak. So how do you know to change things up? Like, is it just what you feel, or do you have like is it like a sheet music where you kind of like map it out? You're like, oh, I want to do this, 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 and this. How does that come to be?
It's kind of complex, actually.
Okay.
But first thing I can think of in my mind is, because I have to do the full song.
Right.
I'm a one guy.
Right.
I hate something this boring, you know?
Right.
Movie, game, or just music, you know? So, you know, if you're duo, one verse, okay, you do this part. Second verse, you do this part. Or you have 5 people in the group.
You can
know,
switch it up.
Yeah, you can switch it up. But like the one just guy gotta like 이걸 다 3번, 4번 동안 끌고 가야 되잖아요. 그러니까 오케이, 여기서는 뭐를 바꾸는 게 더 좀 재미겠다, more interesting. 예, 그러다 그런 걸 많이 연구를 하다
Okay.
보니까 아무래도 그렇게 된 것 같아요.
Okay.
I didn't even know. You let actually you find it out. I didn't even know about it.
Because you switch it up a lot in your raps, and it makes it actually quite interesting to listen to your songs as well. So yeah, I had to ask that because if you really listen to his songs, it kind of just plays that out as well. We're running out of time, and I'm like freaking out right now because I don't have so many things to ask. So, Sunny, you have to come back. Like I don't care.
Totally,
like whatever.
you know.
We're gonna have you back in the studio. But since we talked about music like all day today, I kind of want to break away from Sunny the musician and kind of dive into Sunny the person. What are some things that you like to do outside of music? So, other than musicians, Sunny, what do you do?
Just a regular guy, you know.
Do you like playing video games?
Yes.
Do you like drinking?
Yes.
Do you like drinking?
No,
You're not a drinker?
Not a drinker.
Okay. Video games, console or online?
Console.
Console.
Old school.
Console.
Yeah.
PlayStation.
PlayStation. or you're like 점쟁이. 역술가. You know everything
You
about
can
me.
join PD님 and my team.
Wow, you guys play PlayStation?
Yeah.
Wow, shoot. Wow, that's crazy.
You
it's
can
hard
join
to
us.
see people play console these days.
I've noticed that. I've
Yeah,
noticed
so
that.
you guys play games?
I'm
You
a
guys play
console. I'm a
games?
console person.
Yeah.
Consoles are better.
Come on.
Okay. Other than that, any other hobbies? Like you said, you work out. Is it like CrossFit or gym or swimming, bicycle?
I just like jogging and stretching.
Jogging?
Yeah, in the morning.
I have to give props to anybody who loves jogging because I feel that is the most boring thing to ever do.
Yeah, it is. But I do it. It is boring. It is.
So boring. I think that's the most human task to ever do.
I ask the same thing people around, you know. Do you really feel good after you work out? Okay, I feel okay, but it's not that great. It's not like, oh my God, I feel super great because I worked out.
Because
you know?
Kim Jong-kook does that.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Not me.
No, you're
not
just
me.
doing it to survive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just running one day. I saw somebody wearing a shirt says, not running sucks. So after that, it was kind of hit me, you know, in the brain. So after that, I'm keep running.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
running is boring. Even if with the music.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So right now you've got your new company going on. You just released an album.
Famous.
Exactly. So famous. So what can we look forward to? So as like a company CEO, like are we going to be seeing like a family concert coming up since concerts and festivals are open up again, or are we going to see new music from you? What's going to go on?
Of course, new music from me and Famous. We're looking for players, you know, like talented people. You believe in your dream, we believe it too. So just come through, you know. It's famous in Korean. 한국말로 famous.
Okay, so they're looking for artists, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Look out for that.
Yeah, Famous. Come to Famous if you believe in your talent. We believe it too.
Okay.
And we have some new players, Reta, Kido. So their music's gonna be out soon.
Okay.
Yeah, probably everything is new, but I just like everything new, you know. 새로운 사람들, 새로운 친구들. Yeah.
Okay. So that's definitely going to be something to look forward to. I saw a YouTube video that you posted on your socials that you like starred in a movie. Are we ever going to see actress Honey again?
A movie? Oh yeah. I actually did a movie.
Yeah, like are you going to do it again?
No. Oh, it's embarrassing. Oh my god. Don't ask me. This on live, right?
Right.
Yeah. 어떻게 라이브를 편집할 순 없나요?
Oh yeah, 안 돼요.
No.
So 배우 산이 is done.
No.
no, it's done.
Oh, no.
No more.
I was just trying something.
I know,
new.
but still,
Yeah.
like, but would you do it again? No.
Nah.
What if
Not
they?
even for fun.
What if they said like they're gonna make like an 8 Mile Korean version?
Oh. You're catching me there. I feel like 물고기. You're fishing me.
That would be doable. 8 Mile Korean
oh my God.
versions.
I can't say no to 8 Mile, you know. Yeah. Look, writing down some rhymes and lyrics on the
Mom spaghetti.
Mom
엄마의
spaghetti.
된장국. It's 엄마 된장국 instead of mom spaghetti.
Actually, my mom's 된장국 is not that great. I'm sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
I love you though.
Sorry, Mom.
Happy Mother's Day soon.
Oh yeah. That was not expected. Other than like as a CEO, as an artist, do you have any goals for the rest of 2023? 목표.
10 more players in the house.
In the company?
And the company famous. 10 more
Okay.
new players.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can, have fun and
Okay.
just make music. Yeah.
Okay. So you're excited to get some more artists. So would we getting like a family album, like family concert and stuff like that?
Wish.
If
I
you
really
have it,
wish.
you
Yeah, I'm
wish?
planning on it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm wasting my money a lot, every month. Like, oh my God, minus.
Is there an age limit to the players that you're accepting to the company?
No, but it has to be like 열정적, like, 이삭 씨처럼 뭔가 이상님처럼 열정적이고.
If you have a lot of passion.
랩에 이런 관심이 있고, 음악에 관심이 있고, you're intuitive,
Right.
Yeah.
So anybody who wants some representation, you're ready to...
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
can
ready to
give
serve.
me 50, 60, it don't matter.
It don't matter. Okay,
As long
fam.
as you're good.
Yeah, fam. You heard it here first. So
Yeah.
Sunny's looking for some players out there that are willing to do it. No age limit out there.
Come on, it's 23. Yeah.
Sunny, they're about to kick us out of the studio, but I do want to say thank you for joining us today. Before you go, there's anything else you want to say?
You gonna call me again?
Yeah. Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
No lie.
Pidinim, we have this on air. He says he definitely wants to come back on the show. We'll
Okay.
definitely try to make an excuse to have you back as soon as possible. As we say goodbye, though, we're going to take a listen to the track of 뭐해. The English title for this is the exact same. Sunny's going to join us in the studio as soon as possible, and we'll see you next time.
I love you. Love you guys.